Hey there, lamp lighters. It's David here with the Morning Lamp, and this is day number 98 of this 365-day deep dive into the Bible, where I get to read the whole thing in a year, and I'm trying to post about it every day online. I call this transformational journey Lamp Life 365. And today I read the first book of Kings, chapters 21 and 22, and I actually finished the first book of Kings. And in that chapter, the thing that really stood out to me was when Ahab is deciding whether or not he wants to go to war. Now, at this point, Ahab is the king of Israel, and he has everybody go get the prophets to ask the prophets if it's a good idea for him to go to war. And they all come and they say, yes, it is. Oh my goodness, such a good thing to happen. You need to go to war right now. And he's pretty pleased with himself. But then he says, is there anybody else that we could ask this question? And they say, well, there is one prophet we haven't asked yet, but he normally says bad things when we ask him, so let's not get him. And the king insists. They go and they get Micaiah. And Micaiah is advised by the messengers, hey, if you go before the king, you need to say good things about what the king is going to do. And he says, listen, whatever the Lord tells me, I'm going to say. So he gets in front of the king. He is asked whether it's a good thing to go to war or not. And he says, no, it's not a good thing to go to war. And the king is pretty mad. He tells the people to go ahead and lock him up and give him meager food and rations. And the king decides to go to war anyways. And guess what happens? He is so concerned about the prophecy that he decides to hide himself, and he disguises himself. And when he is disguised, he's killed anyways, in a random act. It seems like the person was just, it was kind of a random thing that this killing even occurred. They didn't even know he was the king. Now, what does that say to me, and how can I apply that to my life? Here's the thing. You can't run from God's word. You can't run from God's plan. What will be, the way God wills it to be. Now, tomorrow I'm going to start the second book of Kings. I'm going to read the first two chapters and go out there and light that lamp, gang.